everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my soap making video. This is Helen from Moonlit Soap Work. As you can see, I'm putting on my glove for safety. Anyhow, today we are making a batch of Eclipse soap. So it takes a little bit extra prep work for the Eclipse soap. This is going to be my very first Eclipse soap. I did a Moon in Bed last season, and so this is kind of like the same thing but reversing color, if that makes sense. So first off, for Eclipse soap we need to have the sun pre-made ahead of time. So these came from these are a black activated charcoal round soap, and these came out of these PVC pipes that you can see. You get them in Home Depot or Lowe's or Ace, any one of the home improvement stores. This is the smaller one. And basically you tape one end shut with saran wrap, and I like triple coated tape, packing tape on it so that there's no leakage, and I also stand it inside a bucket just in case there's a leakage. So I got 1 and 2 of these things, and double checking. You want to double check. Not just double checking, is making sure that this mold right here, this one have a little bit of white because I have a extra portion of white when I was making this, and that I was doing something else with it, and then I didn't want to waste it, so I ended up pouring it into the tube to fit it up. But just want to make sure that they fit in here into the mold. Okay, double check that on both of them, because last thing you want is to be like doing this like when you're pouring. So obviously we're going to be using my standard Essential Depot, the soap piece got in, my standard Essential Depot standard mold with the wire basket. Anyhow, so I have 2 of these little Moon in Bed. These are unscented. You could scent it if you want to. Mine are unscented because I was doing my activated charcoal facial bar, and I leave a portion unscented just to pour into the smaller tubes for the sun in bed. So kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone when I'm doing some of my soap. Anyway, so, and here's my oil mixture. This one have a little bit of shea butter in it. Even though we're summer right now, some reason my dry skin act up more in the summer than it is in the winter. So this one have a little bit of shea butter in it. It's about 4% of shea butter into this batch. Okay, so this, and then the base is gonna be a beautiful blue. So it's mostly a blue base soap, blue and white base soap, with a sun in bed in it. So this is the neutral soaps, that one of the standard blue. This one, you could buy this in a gigantic jar, you would not be sorry. So this one is, see the beautiful blue shimmer color. Okay, love this color. And then because the effect that we're trying to get is that you can't, if you just put a black circle into a blue bar soap, it's kind of boring. You kind of wanted that little bit of that fiery effect around the circle. So we're going with a little bit of this beautiful, you can see it, this is a beautiful orange color, and this is also a neutral. This is their atomic orange crystal mica. This one is also a bright, beautiful orange. And then this is their standard yellow as well. So their standard vibrant set, you could just buy in gigantic jug or bad or whatever fit your budget. And then I think just to make sure thing is a little fiery enough, I'm gonna do a little bit of red, and this is one of my favorite red colors, also from Neutral. This is their woody red micas, and I pour out a lot, and I'm like thinking, do I really need that much red in this in this color mix, because I'm only gonna need just a little bit. So each one of these I'm just gonna have this much, so make sure that the colors are nice and strong, and it's gonna pop against the black circle outside the wing. You can see it when I do it. So hope that makes sense. And then as far as the scent is concerned, this is pre-measured right here. This one is half of beach from wholesale and half of Natural Gardens Waterfall. So I just kind of wanted a kind of fresh sky, beachy, you know, something that fit the blue sky sense. So this is what I came up with. So this one smells really nice. It's fresh with a touch of floral, because I think the waterfall have a touch of floral scent linger into it. So that's that. So here we are, and I got my lye water solution ready. This one had 2 gigantic spoons of salt in it for hardness, and you're gonna see how this is gonna happen. Hopefully everything will work out just the way it is. Okay, now let's make some soap. Shoot, this is bad. What is this? Oh, this is a bad one. Mix, mix, mix. This is a very interesting one. I don't think I have ever seen one. Okay, this one here, I think it was moving super fast. I almost, if I keep blending, I would have probably got a soap on the stick situation. This is seizing like really, really bad right now. So, oops, seizing really bad. It's lumpy already. This is bad. This is actually one of the worst one. Okay, let's see if I can get this blue in quick. Okay. Okay. Trying to figure out if I should continue with that or not. Okay. There's a blue. Okay. Beautiful blue. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this at all. It's still moving. So let's see if we can save this, okay? It's actually moving, so I'm not going to, I'm making gigantic mess because I'm panicking just a little bit. Something about when thing went on in soap making. Don't panic. No panicking. Okay, beautiful. And then the third color. Okay, I think we need this much. Beautiful color. Okay, these 3 colors are gorgeous. Okay, let me clean up my little mess over there. this is gonna be, I normally go speed mode with no commentary, but since this is gonna be one of those oops one, you might want to hear me talk. Okay, so I'm gonna take this white one, I'm gonna mix it in here because I wanted kind of a two-tone color going on anyway. So let me do it really quick, just so when I pour, I'm gonna have a kind of a pattern. Okay, so these are the two mold I'm doing. I cannot believe I keep going with this. Okay, pour it into it halfway. Pour it into it halfway. Okay. Oh, okay. A little bit more, I think. Okay. No time to second guess yourself. Just keep going. Okay. And then this one, I'm gonna pour the rest of them in there. I think I'm gonna need this much soap. Okay. Fan it because since it's seasoned, you have some bubble. Okay. And then this is what you do is you go down right in the middle. Okay. Go in with a spoon. What you do is you go in with a spoon right down the middle. Kind of. Okay, just a little bit. And then same thing with the orange. You kind of go right down the middle. My last time I actually do pour it, but this one I think is getting thick, which is not a bad thing. Getting thick just means that I have the color isn't gonna run as much, which is good in its own sense. We just need. What I want is this color to kind of embed, like kind of embrace the circle when I push it in. I feel like I need a little bit of white just to contract it. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. Okay, this is gonna go in. I'm gonna push it down. Oops, too fast. Sorry. And drop it in, so it's a little off. Circle right now. Okay, now on the other side, we're doing the exact same thing. We're gonna kind of drizzle the color right on top of the black. We're gonna see how this goes. This might be a total fail, but consider the fact that this thing is actually really like literally going on soap on a stick on us. We're doing great. I mean by we. Thank you for all you guys for kind of sticking with me with this disaster that possibly could happen right here. This hopefully is beautiful. We'll see. I need a larger orange. I think the orange is kind of essential to this whole thing. We're gonna see how it looks when it cut. It's all gonna be unveiled when it cut. And I think I might have put in a little too much color as is, but okay. And then when the color come in, try to pour in from the side and pour in from the side, so that way it kind of push the color back in this way a little bit. Okay, same thing over here. This one's gonna be off center because I kind of accidentally dropped it in, I think. Okay, this is gonna be one of those type of situation. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Okay, this is gonna be like a gigantic bar soup. Okay, I might as well just do this live since there's pretty much no editing involved here. I'm just gonna do this. And this. Should I even try to texture the top? I should, huh? spooky. So there you have it. These are my 2 bar of crazy soap. And here we have it. This is the wow. This is one of those bar that this haven't happened to me for a while now. I have not have a bar that literally writes and sees, kind of like a little bit of both, because it's kind of still moving the whole time. It wasn't like soap on a stick situation as much. I guess if I would have kept blending, it probably definitely would have come up to that, but it wasn't like, you know, for sure a soap on a stick situation. But at the same time, wow. So hopefully this little technique I have going on in there will work. I will have a couple of good bar that will present the Eclipse. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a blue soap with a crazy color mixed in with a black circle. Anyhow, whatever, it's good. It's all good. So so I panic a little bit. I probably shouldn't have. I've done this enough time to know that no panicking. Just that it haven't happened to me for a while now, and both fragrance I have used before, so and I don't remember them behaving that badly for me before. So it could be many things, could be the combination, and this is one of the few times that I soap in room temperature, but I had done that before and that didn't affect as much. In fact, they're actually supposed to, you know, keep things kind of moving slow. Perhaps I didn't get soap on a stick because it was a very really cool temperature. Have I soap in my normal 90 to 100-degree temperature, it might have turned out firm up a lot faster on me. Never know. Now we're just second guessing. So no problem. So this is gonna be one gigantic piece of soap. I was not expecting to pour it all the way to the top, but I kind of almost did. And once again, this is a little bit of a oops. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what happened to my bar soap kind of an episode. I hope you enjoyed this one and find it entertaining. I don't get too many oops video nowadays, but when I do, I be sure to post this one so that everybody can learn from my mistake, whatever I was doing. The biggest mistake I made today probably was panicking a little bit. That's why you see the massive disaster of, you know, soap spilling everywhere on my table right now. So that's a little bit of cleanup to do. But other than that, it's not too bad. It didn't. I don't think it's a total disaster yet. So and hopefully I'll try this technique one more time next time under better circumstances. And other than that, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And I don't know if I get to post this video before the soap conference in Dallas. And if I did, just go ahead and say I'm looking forward to see everybody at the conference in less than a month. And if I post this video after the soap conference, well, it was nice meeting everyone at the soap conference this time. I'm sure it was a lot of fun. I could pretty much vouch for that already. Anyhow, so I'm gonna get a lot of shopping done in a month at the conference also. All the good vendors gonna be there. So, and enough of me chit-chatting with you guys. I'll try to post a less chaotic video next time, I promise. So until next time, happy soaping! there you have it. This is my Eclipse attempt of an Eclipse bar. As you can see, the first loaf was better. It had the circle kind of almost right in the middle, and it does have the fiery wing, but I kind of was hoping more of that fire, and that didn't got pushed down. To which I perhaps next time I should kind of come in with maybe a hanger swirl and just push it down a little bit, and then go from there. But like the side kind of have that effect that I wanted. And then the other thing I probably should have done is more orange. I'm not seeing a lot of orange at this point. I'm seeing like more yellowy color with the red. So a bright orange probably is gonna give me that fiery effect. I want to kind of have this fiery wings around the circle. But considering that this batch almost totally like seized on me, if you see the making video, it was almost a total loss. So I consider this a save. It might not be super perfect. This batch with a circle in the middle kind of came out good, and then honestly the batch this have more the effect, a little fire effect that I wanted from this batch, but this batch and I was putting the circle in, it slipped out of my hand, so it sort of just landed wherever it landed. So which is why this is a little bit lopsided, which is fine. It's an interesting bar. Like this one's kind of cool. This one have like a lot of that edge going on. So I would kind of like want to do this kind of a blue sky day with a little bit of white cloud, and this when the eclipse happened, it would just have this black circle with the wing going on. So that's cool. And then this is kind of interesting. This is actually like a progress of the eclipse, if you can see it. I'm sorry. If you can see it, it's like the progress of the eclipse. See this little circle? Is what happened is when I was doing the black soap, I have some extra white on the side. So toward the end of this particular soap, I added on some white on top. I wasn't really, I don't care. I just don't want to waste my soap, so I was going to use it myself. And what happened is the white kind of went into the black in the middle, and then getting bigger. So it almost looks like this is the beginning of the eclipse, and then this is getting closer to finishing up, and then a full eclipse. That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. So yeah, this is what we have. I would definitely attempt to do this one more time. Maybe we'll do a moon this time, and do a fiery moon or fiery full sun. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but this is kind of cool. I think this will work. Like if this circle would have been a full on bright yellow orangey color, it would just be a full sun, and then maybe some like a lighter, like red fiery wing. I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna attempt this for like maybe a few more months. I have to just move this batch first. But as far as the risings is concerned, or seasons, is pretty much a season. So my advice is don't panic, and put down your stick blender and take up a spoon or whisk or whatever, and just hand mix it in. Make sure it's your batch cannot be safe unless everything's incorporated, and the most important thing is to make sure everything's incorporated. The lye and the oil had to be well mixed in. So mix it by hand, use the arm muscle, work it out, tone your arm a little bit, then just kind of mix until it's smooth. And as long as you keep mixing, it's not going to firm up because it's fluid. So don't let it sit. Don't sit down and then go do other things. You need to like just mix and pour. That's it. Anyhow, so yeah, as far as the reason of seasoning, I'm still not sure. I mean, that it is kind of one of the few times I soap in room temperature, but I've never had problem with room temperature soaping before. So it just could be a combination of things. I don't know what, but if I use the same fragrance again and anything else like this happened, then I know it's them. But I have used those fragrances before, and they were perfectly fine. So it really might not be them. It could just be a big combination of many things. Anyhow, so hopefully I get to post this video soon, so everybody can learn from my mistake. And thank you so much for sticking with me with this video, even though there's a little bit of mini disaster going on there. But there's no such thing as an ugly bar, so it's just a different look that you're going for than the one you have in mind. So these baby came out just the way they wanted to be, which is fine. They have this own a mind of their own, kind of like raising a kid. Anyhow, so thank you so much for tuning in one more time to my video. And if you like this video by chance, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up. And if you would like to stay tuned for any of my future video, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, happy soaping!